How can hardship and crises serve one? Perhaps you're already deeply aware at how when difficult things happen in our lives, how it brings us closer in to ourselves. It deepens us. It strips us of our defended layers against life, brings out more appreciation for the moment as it is, as it's arising, for the people in our lives. When someone close to us dies, for instance, or you get ill or someone else gets very ill that you are close to, it slows things way down and makes what's important really come forward, doesn't it? Crises can also help bring about what it is that people call a spiritual awakening. What is a spiritual awakening? That's what it is. It's self-realization. It's remembering what we are in truth. Different things can help us remember, and one of them is crises, because it shocks us out of our defensive response, our personality. Much of our personality is developed out of a defensive response to life, out of a desire to protect our vulnerable selves. We forget, and then we end up forgetting who we are. And so, spiritual awakening is remembering who we are and living from that place as this being that we are naturally, undefended. So crises is an opportunity to stop pretending that we have infinite amount of time here to be playing games and to be defended and to be unkind and to be acting out dramas, living in stories. How do you really want to be with others, with yourself? Let yourself be stripped clean. Let your bones be bare to life. Bare yourself. That is the true use, the best use of crises. It is being stripped and being, once again, in gratitude towards the beauty and the preciousness that this is, that we are. Being turned inside out. Inside out. So what's on the inside and it's being protected, the gems and jewels on the inside get turned inside out. They turn outward and face the world, because this is a beautiful, precious opportunity being here in these bodies, being able to love one another and speak and engage with one another, to be able to be creative and to do the things that you love to do, your passions. And give yourself over to living what you know to be true. What is the most precious thing to you? What is it that you really love? What is it that you really enjoy doing? Don't hold back. So when crisis appears, when hardships appear, whether it's something that's happened in the past and you're still working with it, working with grief, or something that's happening currently, let it be a doorway. And what is a doorway? The doorway is an opportunity to walk through. To walk through the doorway and enter into the mystery, the unknown, the landscape that is newly appearing every single moment, fresh and alive. There's an ongoing opportunity to always reappear and recreate ourselves every single moment afresh, anew. So crises helps us mature, helps us grow into being human. And it helps connect us to our humanity, to our hearts, to one another, to someone all the way across the globe who's, you don't know, who's suffering. But you know that there are people who are starving and suffering and who are in crisis likewise all over. It's part of being human at this time, seemingly. And as a race, we're in crisis. As a humanity, our planet's in crisis in many ways. It helps sober us up. It helps bring empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. It helps unite us. It's another way to experience the oneness that we are. In every single way, we are interconnected in the beauty, in the joy, in the bliss, as well as in the crises and in the sufferings. And we go in and out at different times. But we share it. We're actually one large body, one large whole. So meeting crises with presence, with awareness, with willingness to feel. Willingness to feel into what is revealing itself, what intelligence, what is this crisis revealing? Is it possible to stay present and to allow for things to be as they are in the midst of anything that arises, and to walk through that doorway and to keep walking through doorway after doorway as it presents itself? Wonderful, open-hearted doorways and doorways that are more contracted and difficult. Keep unboxing yourself over and over.